Hey everyone! Have you ever wondered what Korea's National College Entrance Exam, known as the CSAT, looks like? It's famous for being one of the toughest exams in the world. Today, we're going to take a peek inside and try to solve a real CSAT question together. Are you ready? All right, buckle up. This is a 2-point question, and students are expected to solve it in less than a minute. Yes, you heard that right. Less than a minute. Let's see how we do. No pressure, though. Now, this is the original question as it appeared on the actual exam paper. All in Korean. Don't worry if you can't read it all, because on the next slide, we have the English translation ready for you. Here's the question in English. It says, the figure shows the airflow that appears during the formation and dissipation process of a cumulonimbus cloud. That's a fancy name for a thunderstorm cloud. Panels A, B, and C represent the mature stage, dissipating stage, and developing stage, but not in that order. So, our first task is to figure out which diagram is which stage. Then, we need to choose all the correct statements from the options provided. Look closely at the diagrams, especially those arrows showing air movement, and the height where the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Take a moment to think about it. Let's break it down. First, we need to correctly identify each stage. Diagram C shows air rising strongly, which is typical of the developing stage, where the cloud is just starting to form and grow. Diagram B has both strong updrafts and downdrafts, with heavy rain and ice, indicating the mature stage. This is when the thunderstorm is at its most powerful. Finally, Diagram A mainly shows downdrafts and weakening air movement, which means it's the dissipating stage, where the storm is dying out. So A is dissipating, B is mature, and C is developing. Now let's check the options. Option A says, A represents the developing stage. This is incorrect, as we just identified A as the dissipating stage. Option B states, the frequency of lightning occurrence is generally lower in A than in B. This is correct. Lightning is most common during the mature stage, which is B, because of all the intense updrafts and downdrafts creating friction between ice particles. So the dissipating stage A would have much less lightning. Finally, option C says, the amount of precipitation is greater in B than in C. This is also correct. The mature stage, B, is when the storm unleashes its heaviest rain. The developing stage, C, is just getting started, so the precipitation is much less. Therefore, the correct statements are B and C, which means the answer is option 4. So, as you can see, the CSAT isn't just about memorizing facts. It challenges students to really understand complex processes, like how thunderstorms form, and then apply that knowledge to interpret diagrams and solve problems under intense time pressure. It tests your critical thinking and analytical skills. Pretty amazing, right? This is a glimpse into what Korea's CSAT truly tests.